Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the reveal trailer for Black Ops 4. And let me start off by saying, oh my fucking gosh, dude. This was a pretty good fucking trailer. I think I'm really going to enjoy the game when it comes out. But yeah. Let me start off by saying that the multiplayer actually looks pretty promising. I feel like the multiplayer is going to be pretty good, first of all, because it's a mashup of like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, and it's kind of like Black Ops 2 because it's boots on ground, and it's like kind of like Black Ops 3 because it has operators. And I think this like it introduced a lot of interesting things. Like, you can't, like, first of all, after the trailer they said, let's just get this out of the way. There's not gonna be any flying around and no wall running. So I guess that's okay. Like, I played Black Ops 3 a lot, so I enjoyed that, and that's what made the game fun for me. But I'm kind of a new player, I guess you can say. But yeah, Black Ops 4 had a lot of interesting things. Like, they introduced the operators, and that was pretty cool. I don't remember their names because I didn't have the time to remember the names, but I can say that they don't seem overpowered, I think. The other thing is, for the multiplayer, it seems like you have to be playing as a team, and like there's roles for everyone, kind of like Overwatch. And I think that's what that's the thing that makes this game interesting to me, because there's a lot of like mashups with other games. It feels like a new game, but not really. It's a refined version of, I think that's what I should be saying. I think it's like a refined version of Black Ops 2, and kind of a downgrade, for me, kind of a downgrade of Black Ops 3. Wait, did it? I think yeah. I think the guns were actually pretty cool. The operators, like I said, there's different ones. There's like a healer, and there's like different type of things. There was like, do you guys remember the gravity spikes? There's this thing that acts kind of like the gravity spikes, but it looks like a trophy system. No, not a trophy system. It looks kind of like what can I say? Kind of like a sentry. He carries it kind of like a sentry, but he just slams it on the ground. And yeah. Another thing, I'm looking at the screenshots right now, and there's a meter for your health, and this like for everyone, like everyone you're shooting has like a meter at the top of their username, and like the one that I'm looking at right now says that it's 150, so that's max health. So I'm sorry. I think in previous games it wasn't shown, but I think it was 100 for everyone, and this time it's 150. Now, I'm not sure if this is because of a shield or because it's just 150, because apparently you can heal people, but there's an additional like health, like depending on which operator you're using, or no, not depending. Depending on which operator you're using, there's only one operator. I think there's only one operator that gives you health, and like kind of gives you some sort of shield, kind of like what was it, Bridget from Overwatch, how she heals you up, but she also gives you additional shield for a temporary time. I think that's how it is. Let me talk about the weapons. The weapons actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They were talking about how the weapons are gonna have a pattern to the recoil, and I don't know if any of you guys play CS, but CS has a pattern to their guns. Like, every gun has its own pattern, and if you learn it, it's gonna be useful. Obviously not a lot of people are gonna learn them, like, because a lot of people just spray. That's the thing. And yeah. What else should I talk about? And one of the parts of the trailers, I saw that there was a grenade launcher, and that's one of the operators. That's like the special, I guess you can say. And I actually think this is it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. But in the world, in Black Ops 3, some people just got really annoying using that, and I don't know how I really feel about that. I think at one point there was a pistol that was acting kind of like that one Asian girl from Black Ops 3 that uses the pistol and just kills you with one shot, and I think that's how he's acting. There's also like a flamethrower again. What else? Oh, there was a guy that had a dog, like when it was being introduced, when like what was it? They were showing how his panel looked like. He had a dog with him, and I think that might be like his the operator's specialty. I don't know about the other ones else, because I'm looking at one right now and it has a sniper, and he has a sniper, and I think that might be like his thing. Like he has a sniper. I'm looking at this picture right now, and one of the operators has a tomahawk. And I think, if I remember right, when I was watching the live stream, everyone was just when they saw the tomahawk, everyone was like, yeah, they were all just screaming. It was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny because I experienced the tomahawk with Black Ops 3, but it's different from Black Ops 2 because you're not flying around and shit. They were showing LMGs, and I think they only showed like one SMG and one assault rifle. I don't know about snipers. I think they did show the snipers. Also, the sights actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. One of the specials for the operators was he was like showing himself, like he was showing everyone around him, kind of like Widowmaker and kind of like Vision Pulse. But apparently with this, like, once you use your special, everyone can like you can see it, but not just you, everyone in your team can see everyone around them. I think this happens in Overwatch with Widowmaker, if I remember right. Now let me go to the zombies. They were talking about customizing zombies, like you can customize things. I forgot what they were talking about, but zombies was a big part of Black Ops 3, and every time a new DLC came out, everyone rushed to Black Ops, like to the zombies. I'm pretty sure everyone did. Hopefully everyone did, because I enjoyed zombies for Black Ops 3, and I hope everyone enjoyed it too. For the trailer of the zombies, the zombies trailer had like Vikings, not like Vikings, but they had armor, and they didn't have like assault rifles, pistols, or anything. They had what was it? Shit. They had like weapons, they had swords, they had axes and stuff like that. They had armor, which actually looked pretty cool. And that was for the first map, I think, though. But for the second map, they were talking about being fancy. Oh, I just cracked my neck. Look at this. Oh, my neck. For the second map for zombies, it was on a boat, and at the end of the trailer they show an iceberg, and it shows that they were on a boat. I thought they were like in a hotel because they were talking about fancy. It's like, oh, they're going somewhere fancy. And when they did that, when they popped out and I saw the iceberg, I was like, oh shit. So this is the Titanic. All right, this is pretty cool. I also noticed that everyone looked pretty like this is set like if this is the iceberg, then if I remember right, if this is in the Titanic, then this might be in 1912. If I remember right, The Titanic was in 1912, and that means that this is in like for the zombies timeline for this map was I think it was in between the first map. No, I think this was before, I think, the first map of Black Ops 3. The first map, not the DLC, just the first map, how it was old school, and then it was showing all those. And at one point, the old guy, because there's an old guy, and then there's a girl, and then there's a buff ass dude that looks like Victor from. To me, he looks like Victor from, what was it, Wolverine, and yeah, I thought he looked pretty cool. And then there's that hot guy, like, oh wow, he's gonna get the lady, some shit like that, you get me? And but yeah, I was saying the old guy was said something about the girl, and she said something about your dad. Now I don't know what that means, not necessarily, but that was I feel like that was a pretty big clue or something. Oh, I'm looking through things. Oh, yeah, there is nothing else. At the end of the live stream, they showed the what was it? The battle royale. Oh yes, dude, battle royale. This is gonna be, if you ask me, it's gonna be pretty cool. Depending on how they do it. They said that this map is gonna be really big, and I'm not gonna lie, it looked big ass shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie, like it looked around the same size as a Battlefield 1 map, and Battlefield 1 maps were really big. I think, yeah, they were really big, and they were inside of this. This starts off by like showing us like the people that were inside of it, the people that were inside of the building, but the building looked big as hell, and I was like, oh, it's just gonna be an entire building. So I was like, oh wait, sorry, I was thinking it was just gonna be the building. It's just gonna be one building where the battle royale is gonna be then. So we're not gonna parachute and just land on spots. You're just gonna spawn. I think that's the thing that might happen. I don't know if we're gonna jump off a plane or something like that. But when they start zooming out, you see that it wasn't just the building, which was a pretty high building, and then they start zooming out, and you're like, oh, there's more to it. There's like land, and it looked kind of like a desert. And then you see that that it starts zooming out a little more, and then you get to see that it's really fucking big. The map, like, it's crazy big. Now, the thing that my question is, are they only gonna have one map, or are they gonna have multiple maps? Because if they are gonna have multiple maps, it's gonna be a really freaking big game, dude. A really big game. It's gonna be like probably 100+ gigabytes, probably, if they make more than 2 maps. Because when you think about it, it's not just gonna when the game first comes out, it's gonna be probably around 80 gigabytes, because it's gonna have the zombies. Okay, because it's gonna have 3 zombie maps when you buy the game at the beginning of the game. Also, it's gonna have the battle royale mode, which is gonna be a big ass map, which was humongous, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have around 8 maps for like the first. It's for the multiplayer. It's gonna have around 8 maps, I'm pretty sure. But then you're not thinking about the DLCs, because they usually have 4 DLCs, and my question is are they gonna have like 3 maps for like? No, I'm pretty sure they can have like 2 maps for multiplayer every time. For every DLC, so I'm pretty sure they can have like 2 maps, 1 battle royale map, if that might be, or and one zombies map. If this is the case, this is gonna be a huge game at the end. Like by the time the 4th DLC, you're gonna have to get another terabyte or some shit. I'm lucky because I have 2 terabytes on my PS4, and on my PC has 1 terabyte. So, oh, there's another thing. Black Ops 4 is gonna be supported by not just it's not gonna be just supported on consoles. It's also gonna be supported on the PC. And they were like, this is a really big thing for them apparently. Like the PC version is gonna be crazy. They're saying like it's gonna have 4K ultra wide like I forgot what was the other thing. But this is gonna be a pretty good game if it's like this. Now my question, not my question, but I was thinking, should I get it on the PS4 or should I get it on the PC? I kind of want to get it on the PC, but I actually played Black Ops 3 on the Black Ops 3 on the PC, and it ran pretty badly. Not that it ran pretty badly, but the controls are kind of weird, and then the sensitivity is weird for me. But for me, for other people, I'm pretty sure it was great. But they were talking about how this new engine that they've been working with Blizzard and this other company that I forgot is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really it's gonna make the game run smoother. It's gonna make everything just a lot better. It's not gonna be slowed down by like other things. Like it's not just gonna be a PS4 and Xbox One port. They're gonna try and make it as smooth as they can for the PC so everyone can enjoy it. And I think that's all that was in the trailer. They talked about other things, but I don't really remember. I think they're gonna leave it off like this. I hope Black Ops 4 is a really great game. I'm not gonna lie. Black Ops 3 was really fun for me. Sorry, and I think Black Ops 3 is my favorite. Is actually my favorite Black Ops game and my favorite COD game, because I didn't play any of the older generation games. I played Advanced Warfare, and that was the first game I started playing Call of Duty, like professional. Not professional. That sounds stupid, but I'm not pro. I started like religiously. I started playing it a lot, and I think Black Ops 4 is gonna be a really good game. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a really fun game. Hopefully, the hype doesn't die down. They said that they were gonna give out more information, like in probably E3 if anything. Yeah, most likely E3. They said it during the summer, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be E3, and probably like. What was it, Comic-Con last time? It was Comic-Con that they showed her the zombies for Black Ops 3. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like it, and if you can, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and Black Ops 4, it's gonna be a great game. Peace.